Ever thought about how prepared you are for an emergency situation involving your pets? Disasters can strike at any moment, from natural calamities to unforeseen accidents. In these chaotic situations, a well-thought-out plan specifically tailored to your pets can make all the difference. As responsible pet owners, it's our duty to ensure the safety and well-being of our furry friends, even during times of crisis. Animals are often more vulnerable during emergencies, becoming disoriented or frightened by unfamiliar surroundings or loud noises. By taking proactive measures and preparing ahead of time, we can minimize stress and provide a sense of security for our pets when they need it most. We'll explore various aspects such as creating an evacuation plan, identifying pet-friendly shelters, and effectively communicating with rescue workers. Remember, being proactive about emergencies can make all the difference for your furry friends. An effective evacuation plan is a cornerstone of emergency preparedness for pets. The first step in creating such a plan is to identify pet-friendly shelters or accommodations in your area. Reach out to local animal shelters, veterinary clinics, and hotels to find out their policies on housing pets during emergencies. Next, tailor your evacuation plan to your specific location and circumstances. If you live in a flood-prone area, for example, your plan should include routes to higher ground. If you live in a city, consider traffic and congestion when mapping out your escape route. Also, train your pets to respond to basic commands and be comfortable with carriers or crates, as these can be life-saving during an evacuation. Finally, always have a backup plan. If you're not home when disaster strikes, arrange for a trusted neighbor or friend to take care of your pets. Remember, a well-thought-out evacuation plan is your first line of defense in an emergency. Ever lost your pet in a crowd? Now imagine that in an emergency. In the midst of chaos and confusion, your pet could easily become disoriented and lost. That's why one of the most crucial aspects of emergency preparedness for pets is ensuring they have proper identification. Identification tags attached to your pet's collar are the first line of defense. They're simple, visible, and can provide immediate access to your contact information. However, tags can sometimes fall off or become unreadable over time. This is where a microchip steps in. Having your pet microchipped can significantly increase the chances of a happy reunion if you're separated during a crisis. These tiny, implantable devices store your contact information and can be scanned by most veterinarians or animal shelters. So, whether it's a natural disaster or a personal emergency, having your pet properly identified is an essential part of your emergency plan. Proper identification can be a lifesaver in a crisis. Just like you, your pets also need an emergency kit. It's not just about stocking up on their favorite treats, but ensuring they have everything they need to stay safe and healthy in an emergency. Let's break it down. Food and water are the basics. Keep a 3-day supply at minimum, but a week's worth is ideal. Don't forget to include a portable dish for serving. Medications are next on the list. If your pet is on any medication, include a week's supply, along with any necessary medical records. Comfort items are just as important. A favorite toy, blanket, or even a piece of your clothing can provide reassurance during a stressful situation. Now consider the unique needs of your pet. Does your cat require a litter box? Does your dog need a leash or harness? Make sure these are in the kit too. An emergency kit ensures that your pet's needs are met, even in a crisis. It's about giving them every possible comfort and security when they need it most. What if you're not there when disaster strikes? It's a scary thought, isn't it? But life is unpredictable, and it's important to plan for every eventuality. That includes making sure rescue workers or first responders know about your pet's whereabouts if an emergency occurs while you're away. You might wonder, how can I do this effectively? Well, the answer lies in clear communication and planning. Start by leaving a decal on your front door or window that informs rescue workers about the presence and number of pets in your home. This simple step can make a huge difference. Additionally, consider sharing your emergency plan with a trusted neighbor or friend who lives nearby. Make sure they know where to find your pet, the location of your emergency kit, and the contact details of your vet. Lastly, keep an updated list of pet-friendly shelters or accommodations in a visible location. This can guide rescue workers to ensure your pets are taken to a safe place. Effective communication can ensure your pet's safety even when you're not around.